Hello, I'm John Proxy on channel John on the West, and I'm about to begin the Kingdom Hearts 3 adventure. And you might have noticed that this episode is marked episode 0. That's because in this episode what we're actually going to be going through is all the sort of prologue files, the story so far. And there's two reasons why we're doing that. One, I thought it'd be nice. That's a pretty good reason, I reckon. And two, because I ran out and got myself a PlayStation Pro. I did. I'm going to watch this video as well. I'm going to use this opportunity to watch all of this stuff. And then in episode 1 we can sort of, I say jump straight into it, but I'm pretty sure there's cutscenes in episode 1. Like, there's going to be a lot of cutscenes at the beginning, right? But, and I know everyone and their mum's already seen this scene. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this light on or not. Hang on. I can turn it off here. Occasionally, it'll pixelate me, as you can see there. And I think the light, if I can get it bright, might help. I don't think it does it? So I'm wearing my, hang on, lean back. Yes, my Sabu Tender t-shirt, my Cactar t-shirt. I don't actually have any Kingdom Hearts clothing, but I do have a Shinra t-shirt that I'll presumably swap to if I play this for more than a, day. But yes, so the reason I'm doing an episode 0 is not just because I want to remind myself of the story so far. It's because I ran out and bought a PlayStation Pro. It's Tuesday today, isn't it? I did it on Sunday. Like, I was like, screw it, I'm getting Kingdom Hearts 3, gonna get myself a PlayStation Pro. I've got a job, I'm an adult, I can afford things. And then, this is actually quite loud. And this isn't going to turn it down, is it? No. Oh, you don't see that? That's funny. Can I turn it down here? I can. That's good. Right. Yes, I ran out and got a PlayStation Pro, and the first thing you do, I traded in my old PlayStation for it. So it's these scenes here that I want to look at, even though I know who these two are, obviously, but and it's just a nice reminder of certain scenes. First thing you do is, like, you go, I want to see something in promo, don't I? And the box says Spider-Man on it. And it was like, they literally, in the shop, was like, do you want a game with it? And like, no, I'm cool. But obviously it came in a Spider-Man box, and I don't have Spider-Man. It's like, oh no, what games do I have that are actually in Pro? And I've lent them all out, and I've finished God of War, so I didn't want to reinstall that. I ended up installing bloody, Infamous Second Son, which apparently it looks really good in Pro. Like, yeah, you turn it on and you go, oh my word. Now, if you've got eagle eyes, actually, I guess, two things. I may be watching on Pro, but I'm not recording. Hello, I'm John Proxy, so you may have noticed I'm about to begin Kingdom Hearts 3. That's also sort of true. Adventure. And you might have noticed that this episode is marked episode 0. So after an hour of playing, like, trying to find Pro things to watch, I try and hook it up to my recording equipment files, and it's just black screen so far. Like, oh no, oh no, and I have 3 minutes of panic, and I look on the internet. I thought it'd be nice, and I find out my Elgato, it doesn't record. Because like, it doesn't record 4K. And got myself a PlayStation Pro. No, like, and I'm kicking and screaming around my room, going, oh damn it, God, I'm gonna watch this video. I'm gonna use. Why would you do this? And I sort of. All of this stuff. I double check, and one thing, it's like, did you turn that jump straight into it? But I'm pretty sure there's cutscenes. You know, the one that was like, there's going to be a lot of cutscenes. Means you can't watch Netflix or Blu-rays. It's like, I know everyone and their mum's already seen this scene, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this light on, which I did for my original PlayStation for it as well. And oh wow, I've got a screen here. I can turn it off here. Occasionally, it pixelates me, as you can see. And I was like, and I think let's check the resolution. I can get it right. And the bastard, the resolution had been shot right down. The PlayStation 4 will automatically detect what you've plugged it into. So I'm wearing my bump down the resolution back. Yes, my Sabu Tender. And so t-shirt, my Cactar t-shirt. I don't actually have any Kingdom Hearts clothing, then? But I do. And I go around testing a Shinra wires that are presumably equipped to see what works. If I play this for wiring into one thing and back in day. Now I'll save you like 4 hours worth of story. But yes, say that. So the reason basically the PlayStation 4 doing an episode 0 will detect is not just because I want to remind myself of the story so far. Like if I have a cable pointing straight to the 4K television, I ran out and bought PlayStation Pro, and then another cable like Tuesday today, isn't it? I did it on Sunday. It'll know the recording exists. I was like, screw it, I'm getting Kingdom Hearts down the resolution. I'm gonna get myself a PlayStation Pro. I've got a job. I'm an adult. I can afford things. I genuinely took me hours to figure out. And then I was like, okay, what's 4K? What's YUV? HDR? This is actually quite loud. I need to have a splitter with all those options. And this isn't going to turn it down, is it? No. Option. We're going to go into memory. You don't see that? That's funny. The most important option. Can I turn it down? Sorry. There's also a disclaimer, which I think was really nice. Before you stream, it just says, you know what, just don't stream the music. Yes, I ran out and got a PlayStation Pro. Which I won't. And the first thing you do, I'm also I traded in my PlayStation for it. The starting music, because obviously they always claim these songs. I'll try and talk over them if that helps. But first thing you do is we'll see what happens. Like you go, I want to see something in pro mode, don't I? The story the box says play more Spider-Man on it, and it was like it's going to be this episode. Literally in the shop was like, but I'm going to finish my story first. No, I'm cool. But obviously it came in a Spider-Man box. You need to find. It's like, oh no, what games do I have that are actually in pro? I've lent them all out. I'm not going to buy a 4K recording device. That's 300. I ended up installing bloody on the PlayStation Pro. Like infamous second son. No, I'm not. It's really good in pro. So I was like, no, I'll cheat. There's got to be a method. Word. There's a thing called auto scaler. I can't remember the proper name for it. But what it does, actually, I guess, two things. Right? It takes the 4K signal, scales it down. I may be watching for the recording device, but I'm not recording. And just tells the PlayStation. So no, you may have noticed it's fine. It's 4K, and then you can split off to the TV. That's also sort of true. So hopefully this means I'll have Kingdom Hearts. Let me get to the end of the story, shall I? Because I'll still have my wires. So after an hour of playing, I'm going to now have a splitter, pro things to watch. I try and hook it up to my recording equipment because I like to have. And I've got a screen just black screen there. I'm like, oh no! And I have 3 minutes of panic, and I look on the internet. PlayStation. I might as well split the signal, right? And I find out my Elgato. Now I'm gonna have a two splitters. It doesn't record HD. Like it doesn't record 4K. I'm like, oh no! Like, and I'm kicking and screaming around. Hopefully that means that. Damn it! God! No! When delivery arrives, why would you do this? And I sort of be able to play in pro mode. I double check, and one thing it's like, record this. Did you turn that setting off? Bump down the setting? You know the one that on automatic, it'll probably be fine. Means you can't watch Netflix or Blu-rays. I wanted to explain that because it was quite emotional for me. It's cost me another 40 quid. Which I did for my original PlayStation, but I almost bought 4 as well, and wouldn't have worked. Oh wow, I've got a screen here. I'm just glad I figured out the world is saved. And then I was like, let's check the resolution. And the bastard, the resolution had been shot right down. The PlayStation 4 will automatically detect what you've plugged it into and just bump down the resolution. And so, yes, I mean, I played it recently. Actually, I played it about 4 years ago. I played it when it first came out as well. And I go around testing all the wires, all the equipment to see what works, just wiring it into one thing and back in. Now, I'll save you like 4 hours worth of story to say that basically the PlayStation 4 will detect anything that isn't 4K. Like, if I have a cable pointing straight to the 4K television, and then another cable, like if it splits into my recording, it'll know the recording exists and bump down the resolution. So I ended up, and this I genuinely took me hours to figure out. Because I was like, I completed the original 4K, what's YUV, HDR, I need to have a splitter with all those options. And I most important option, I'm going to go into Memory Archive, by the way. The HD remix version of this game as well. I did it on Proud. There's also a disclaimer, which I think was really nice. Before you stream, it just says, you know what, just don't stream the music by itself, which I won't. I'm also going to be quite wary of the starting music, because obviously they always claim these songs. But I'll try and talk over them if that helps, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll go into the Memory Archive. So yeah, it's the story so far, and we're going to play more. It's going to be this episode 0. But I'm going to finish my story first. Basically, you need to find, if you want to watch 4K, but record, because I'm not going to buy a 4K recording device. That's 300 quid. That's more than I spent on the PlayStation Pro. Like, screw that. No, I'm not. The original. So, I was like, no, I'll cheat. There's got to be a method. There is. There's a thing called auto scaler. Zane in. I can't remember which I've ruined for myself because the manual says what it does is it says Anthem. It takes the 4K signal, scales it down. So when the cloak dude comes along, I'm like, oh, that's handsome. It's played by Billy Zane. And just tells the PlayStation, no, it's 4K, it's fine, it's 4K. And then you can split off to the TV. Like, they clearly didn't plan that. So hopefully this means I'll have Kingdom Hearts on 2 different channels. That's a relatively simple tale. I'll still have my wires set up. I'm gonna now have a splitter, a switch, yeah, I wanted and a splitter. Because I like to have, I've got a screen here and a screen there, and instead of changing the plug depending on what I'm playing on the PC or the PlayStation. So I completed Sora's story, but now I'm going to have 2 splitters and 2 signals going to the TV. So I'll be able to toggle the resolution using my remote control on a Game Boy Advance emulator. Anyway, hopefully that means that when the delivery arrives, I'll be able to play this Pro mode, because on the HD remix to record this, but I never quite finished it. I've had to bump down the resolution. I was playing on private, automatic, it'll probably be fine at this point. Anyway, let's play all. I wanted to explain that because it was quite emotional for me. It's cost me another 40 quid. But I almost bought things that wouldn't have worked. So I'm just glad I figured out the right thing. Auto scale.
He is being tricked
by
Marluxia,
it's been a while since I've streamed. Marluxia. Turn the sound up.
Unaware that the events of his past have been rewritten inside his mind, Sora races to the top of
I played it recently.
to save a
Actually, I played it like 4 years ago. I played it when it first came out as well.
Sora, what happened?
I'm pretty sure he's going to read that.
What's that mean? You want me to abandon her?
But there, he learns the shocking truth.
Even if you come for me, what then?
It's crazy, because like that's
if you don't stop this, no.
That's where other islands are, but
Naminé has special powers.
Worlds.
And she's the one who's been changing Sora's memory.
Just make it count.
So I've got here in the story.
You've been trying to protect
So I have
all this time is really a manipulative witch who shackles people's hearts.
Yes, I've completed the original game.
Destroy my heart. I promised. I'll always
and I completed the
you have to believe me.
You turned
the HD remix version of this. So I
game
didn't get
as well.
here. So I did it. I'm proud. I was close to Marluxia.
You will never defeat
And
me.
yeah, it threw a really hard boss at me. I did eventually beat him, and then it threw the same boss at me again.
This would
but
be
harder.
Sora's first encounter with Organization 13, but certainly not his last.
So does it even show Riku's story? Or was it just going to ignore that bit? Okay, so it's just ignoring certain things. The other reason I want to go in there is, what does the game think is important for me to know? It's confusing terminology as well.
For a moment, about your best friend.
Where was I?
Someone you couldn't bear to lose.
For the 7 days.
Have they replaced his voice?
The name
Roxas
and the number 13.
Because the original,
all I had.
His mind a blank slate. Roxas
the original had Billy Zane in, which I've ruined for myself because the manual says his name. Says his anthem. I did buy this game for the flip. So when the cloak dude comes along, I'm like, ah, that's handsome. It's played by Billy Zane. And then Billy Zane was like, I'm not being in any of the other games.
Do you?
To be fair, like, they clearly didn't plan. Why was that his catchphrase? Because that's a relatively simple tale.
Like Roxas, she has no memory of her past.
But yeah, I wanted to...
Let us all welcome one of the Keyblades chosen.
It's a new voice there.
The 3 have been told they don't have hearts.
Oh yes, I forget about...
But they're nobodies.
So I completed Sora's story.
They start to realize how much they care about each other.
Axel, does that mean you and I are friends?
On a Game Boy Advance emulator.
Well, if you're friends with Roxas, then yeah.
And I did play this on the HD remix, but I never quite finished it. It got really... I was playing on Proud and it got really difficult. Why is the Dream Drop Distance Bear talking to us?
Chance.
We can't afford to take any more chances on you. You were a mistake we never should have made.
Sykes, just kidding.
She owns darkest secret.
Is it that I'm not supposed to exist?
Shio is a puppet
Marluxia.
created to duplicate your powers.
Yes, the most convoluted of
She only
characters.
exists to seize control of Sora's power, the Keyblade's power.
Both of them have connections to Sora, but we only need one of them.
You mean they have to destroy her? Answer me.
Roxas.
So I watched all these
If
cutscenes
somebody
before.
doesn't,
Because they're on one of
Then
the
you won't be
collections.
you anymore.
If they really have no hearts, then why does the truth hurt this much? The grief?
So I've
You
got
can't turn
here
on
in the story.
Organization, you get on their bad side and they'll destroy you.
No one would miss me.
That's not true.
It's also a weird retcon to how Kingdom Hearts 2 actually worked.
Anger?
Because everyone and their mum was like,
Please
it makes
don't
no
go
sense
back,
that they
Axel.
have no emotions because they're
Promise.
clearly displaying emotions. So I didn't get
What's
here. So
your
I was close to Marluxia. Like Sora's being a dick to the nobodies the
Make you
entire
do
of
whatever
Kingdom
you
Hearts 2.
want.
It threw a really
Because
hard
they
boss
have
at
no
me.
emotions.
I did eventually beat him, and then it threw the
And
same
they're
boss at me
faking
again. But then the other games
But
are like,
harder.
they sort of do.
But I'll always be there to bring you back.
So does it even show Riku's story?
You're
Or is
next,
it just going to ignore that
Roxas.
bit?
I have to make you a part of me too. Don't you see?
Okay, so it's just ignoring certain
This
things.
is why
The
I
other
was
reason I want to go in there is, what does the
Genuinely
game
don't
think
remember
is
that scene.
important for me to know?
See you again. I'm glad.
It's confusing
meet you.
terminology as well.
Oh. And of course, Axel too.
Yeah, because in Kingdom Hearts they have to name drop all
You're
the
both
important
my
people in
best
all the
friends.
scenes. I think that's a thing with Japanese
Never
media in
forget.
general.
That's
They never
the
just
truth.
abbreviate and just pick the most important ones. They have to list everyone.
But I believe there's hope for them.
I did
Don't
buy
you?
this game for the because
One day
flip
they'll be together
game.
again.
So the one thing you missed from these recordings is there's a really cool screen, loading screen, and it won't let me broadcast until after that screen, and it shows all the characters, and it makes me worried that this game is going to be absurdly complex. Oh, they all said Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm an idiot.
Making
'Cause-
tough choices isn't easy.
The new voice
All
there.
these characters we've shown
That's what it
are
takes to
relevant,
save a
apparently.
friend.
Namine, Shion, they're all going to be relevant to the story. This story somehow.
Riku
If-
discovers Sora in Castle Oblivion, suspended in a deep sleep.
Okay, this is Kingdom
He is
Hearts
faced with a
2.
decision.
In your heart there's darkness.
Oh no, this
In
is
that darkness is Ansem.
we're back to
Riku.
Chain of Memories.
Please choose.
I don't need my heart locked. I'm ready. I'm gonna fight
So
Ansem.
why is the
I
deep
dream
I've
drop
read what
distance
happens
there.
here, but I've never actually done this bit.
You shall sink into the abyss!
So this is Chain of Memories.
Sykes.
Okay, just kidding.
Yeah,
Riku
I'm getting around to it.
embraces his inner darkness and resolves to carry it toward the light.
What are you making me choose now?
Between the road to light.
Yes, the most convoluted of characters.
Neither
grass.
suits me. I'm taking the middle road.
Do you mean the Twilight Road to Nightfall?
No. It's the road to dawn.
In time, Riku crosses paths with Shion, who attacks him with a false keyblade.
Tell me
This,
first.
so I watched all these
why
cutscenes
you are
before
dressed as one of us.
because they're on
Make
one of
sure
the
my best
collections.
friend sleeps in peace. I don't know who you're supposed to be, but you can't fight fire with sparks.
He learns that Organization 13 is using her and Roxas to drain Sora of his memories and power.
It's
Sora's
also a weird
memories are
retcon to how
escaping.
Kingdom Hearts 2
Through Sora's
actually
nobody
worked.
Into a third person.
Because everyone and their
And
mum
now,
was
they're
like,
starting to
it makes no
become
sense that
part of
they
it.
have no emotions because they're clearly displaying emotions.
Sora has been put to sleep so that we can piece together his memories.
Like Sora's being a dick to the nobodies the entire of Kingdom Hearts 2
You
because
can't,
they have no
because part of
emotions
it is inside of me.
and they're only faking
That
them.
means
But then the other games are like,
can't-
they sort of do.
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah,
To
so
save his best friend, Riku prepares for the inevitable.
I have to face one of the organization's members soon. I might not survive the fight.
I genuinely don't remember
And
that
if
scene.
I do, it might be because I gave in to the darkness.
And Shion chooses to do the same.
I belong with Sora. And now I am going back.
Yeah, because in Kingdom Hearts they have to name all the name drop.
A bunch
all
of
the
people
important
stopped
people in
existing
all
and
the
I'm
scenes.
pretty
sure we're going
Riku
to
and
save them
Roxas
somehow.
clash. Both
I think that's the thing with
desperate to
Japanese
save a
media in
friend.
general.
Why are you trying to stop me?
They never just abbreviate and just
Because
pick the
I
most
want back
important
the
ones.
rest of Sora's
They have to
memories.
list
I'll
everyone.
set Kingdom Hearts free. Then everything will be the way it was. She'll come back. And the three of us
Yeah,
can be
because-
together again.
You mean Shion?
So the one thing you missed from these recordings is there's a really cool screen.
Either way,
a loading screen, and it won't let me broadcast until after that screen, and it shows all the characters, and it makes me worried that this game is going to be absurdly complex. Oh, they all say Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm an idiot. Because all these characters we're shown are relevant, apparently. Namine, Shion, they're all going to be relevant to the story, this story somehow.
If it changes me forever.
Okay, this is Kingdom Hearts. They sort of had to explain why he looks like Ansem, and the answer is because they wanted to twist, and it makes no sense. But back to Chain of Memories. Ah, it's Kingdom Hearts! That's the fun of Kingdom Hearts, isn't it?
I have accepted it.
So, it's especially weird when you read what happens here, but I've never actually done this bit. Like, that guy's wearing Terra's skin.
Not while his friends meet him.
So this is Chain of Memories again. Okay, yeah, no, I'll get around to it. Do we even get to Kingdom Hearts 2 in this recap? It's grass.
Who are we fighting? How did this all begin? And why did it take us so long to notice?
As a Keyblade master, Xehanort had a gift like
this
few others.
Is apparently
Ansem.
Important.
Or Xehanort. You used to be a Keyblade wielder, but darkness stole your heart, and the Keyblade with it.
Twice now, Master Xehanort has sought to drag the world into a great Keyblade war between the forces of light and darkness.
They say ruin brings about creation. So what then would another Keyblade war bring? I must have these answers. The Keyblade needs to be forged, and with it the door to the Keyblade war unlocked.
But both times, his ambitions have been thwarted. In
Yeah,
his
so
first attempt, he divided a boy's heart into two beings, a pure light named Ventus, and a pure darkness named Vanitas.
I think
the
I
two
did.
were to clash and forge a relic known as the Keyblade.
I did Terra's Path, and I think I did
Empty
Ventus as well. I never finished Terra's.
The name Vanitas shall be given.
So what are you waiting
Yeah.
for?
A bunch of people stopped
right
existing,
here
and I'm
and
pretty
now.
sure we're going to save
Become
them
the
somehow.
Keyblade. He told me the only way the Keyblade can be forged is if you and me fight. Well, guess what? I'm not fighting.
3 students of Master Ericus, Xehanort's former brother in training, rose up in order to stop the Keyblade from being forged.
I may have to fight Vanitas after all. If I do, guys, I want you to...
The 3 of us can never be torn apart, all right? I'll always find a way.
They fought bravely, and their strong bond allowed them to triumph over Xehanort.
I've got a better idea. How about I destroy you both?
The Keyblade is made.
They sort of had to explain why he looks like Ansem, and the answer is because they wanted a twist, and it makes no sense. But it's Kingdom Hearts. That's the fun of Kingdom Hearts, isn't it?
Save Terra and Aqua.
But all
And it's
3
especially
hated
weird when you
Terra
consider
first,
what
and
the
their
hell,
destinies were
like
sealed.
the guy's wearing
The
Terra's
destruction
skin.
of the Keyblade plunged Ventus into a deep sleep. Aqua sacrificed herself to the realm of darkness to save Terra.
Do we even get to Kingdom Hearts
And
2 in this
By the
recap?
time he was found, Terra was going by a different name.
Xehanort.
Master Xehanort's second attempt to start the Keyblade War involved pitting 7 pure lights against 13 darknesses.
Okay, it's going to explain it in this
His
order.
heart and body acted separately. His heart, Ansem, manipulated Riku and Maleficent into capturing the 7 pure lights he needed. the Princesses of Heart.
This is so convoluted
His
and amazing. I love it.
Xemnas founded Organization 13, who would serve as the 13 Darknesses. But his plans were dashed by Sora and his friends, who defeated Ansem and Xemnas.
Light! But why?
Oh yeah, its voice has been changed. And of course I've completed Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. But 2 have not finished in the HD remix version.
13's true goal is to divide Xehanort's heart among 13 vessels.
13? Xehanorts?
That's because that's time traveling Xehanort. From Dream Drop distance.
What is...
The real Organization 13.
Now, Master Xehanort
I'm
is
already
warned
half
of the third
Xehanort.
attempt to start his war.
And yeah, I completed Dream Drop distance on the 3DS. I did Terra's Path, and I think I did Ventus as well.
All of this
I never finished Terra's.
decided. My 12 selves would welcome me here on this day, when I would return a complete person. It is the future which lies beyond my sight. Let us finish this at the fated place, once your lights and my darknesses have joined together.
So it doesn't make a lick of sense, but it's amazing.
The end is coming.
I'm just happy to go with it. It's cool. Right. That did a reasonably good job. I spoke over quite a lot of it, but I like these symbols as well. Keyblade and those charms that are important to them. The Pow Pow fruit. Was that the Twilight symbol? Yes, it is, because it says Twilight there, John. I don't know what Dawn means, but that was a weird one, Dawn. I guess that was all to... Oh, well, yeah, that was all the kind of weird missing characters, isn't it? Okay. Do I want to stream when it's not in 4K? I guess not, and I guess I'll use this opportunity. What time is it? I'm just trying to find my thing. Don't spill tea on your cup. So it's 1:30. My package will arrive between 3 and 4. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to do on episode 1. It's going to be lots of cutscenes anyway, isn't it? So I won't do it now, but I'm going to let it go. This has been episode 0. I've been John Proximate from John West. I'm about to begin the Kingdom Hearts 3 adventure. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Okay, it's going to explain it in this order. This is so convoluted and amazing. I love it. Oh yeah, its voice has been changed. And of course I've completed Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. But 2 have not finished in the HD remix version. That's because that's time traveling Xehanort from Dream Drop distance. I'm already half Xehanort. And yeah, I've completed Dream Drop distance on the 3DS. So it doesn't make a lick of sense, but it's amazing. I'm just happy to go with it. It's cool. Right. That did a reasonably good job. I spoke over quite a lot of it. But I like these symbols as well. Keyblade and those charms that are important to them. The Pow Pow fruit. Is that the Twilight symbol? Yes, it is, because it says Twilight there, John. I don't know what dawn means. That was a weird one, dawn. I guess that was all to... Oh, well, yeah, that was all the kind of weird missing characters, isn't it? Okay. Do I want to stream when it's not in 4K? I guess not, and I guess I'll use this opportunity. What time is it? I'm just trying to find my thing. Don't spill tea on your cup. So it's 1:30. My package will arrive between 3 and 4. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to do on episode 1. It's going to be lots of cutscenes anyway, isn't it? So I won't do it now, but I'm going to let it go. This has been episode 0. I've been John Proxy and John West. I'm about to begin a Kingdom Hearts 3 adventure. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.